The Hershey strike, how sweetness turned bitter. In the heart of Pennsylvania, a town built on chocolate became the center of an unexpected labor uprising. Hershey, once a shining example of American industry and innovation, witnessed a moment in history when its workers decided enough was enough. The Dream Built by Chocolate. Milton Hershey envisioned more than a factory. He built a community with neat homes, public schools, and even a trolley system. Hershey, Pennsylvania, was a utopia rooted in sugar and cocoa. Workers were treated well for the time, and many felt a sense of loyalty to the company. But the illusion of harmony began to crack as labor conditions across the country evolved. The seeds of discontent. As the Great Depression swept the nation, wages fell, hours increased, and working conditions grew harsher. Even in Hershey, despite declining morale, the company remained stubbornly anti-union. The Hershey Company and the town itself operated like a benevolent dictatorship. But even in a chocolate utopia, workers could only be pushed so far. April 1937. The strike begins. On April 2, 1937, over 400 workers at the Hershey Chocolate Factory walked off the job, demanding better wages, union recognition, and improved conditions. It was a shock. A strike in Hershey? The town built by and for the company? Newspapers called it ungrateful, un-American. But the workers saw it differently. This was about dignity. Backlash and violence. Just days into the strike, tensions exploded. On April 7th, a mob of loyal Hershey workers and townspeople, many driven by fear and misinformation, stormed the picket lines. Strikers were beaten, their signs ripped apart, and blood was spilled in the streets of the chocolate town. The violence was swift and shocking. It sent a clear message: dissent would not be tolerated. A bitter resolution, the strike collapsed shortly after the attack. Hershey refused to recognize the union, and many workers were fired or blacklisted. For decades, the incident was quietly buried beneath layers of sweet branding and carefully crafted nostalgia. But history doesn't melt away so easily. The legacy. The Hershey strike of 1937 stands as a reminder that even in places built on kindness and generosity,